All right, guys, new one for you. 2008 Mercedes S-Class. This is an all keys lost. Customer lost the keys. They're going to need some keys. So to do that, we're going to go into Emo, Accept, Mercedes, Smart Selection, all keys lost fast, on bench. We already took it off. It's already off. It's very simple to take off. I'll show you in a bit. W221, which is that model. We're not using a G box. We're just using our breakout box. And that's the schematic. Our model is this one. So we already hooked up. Ground, power, power, can high, can low. And we already got our resistor here in the breakout box. So we're ready. Hit OK. It's communicating. As you can see, there's communicating with on can high and can low with the EIS. Read EIS data. As I've explained before in previous videos, once you get that fast communication, it is communicating properly on can high and low. Insert blank key into the programmer. Done that. Okay. No, we do not have the password yet, so we're going to calculate it. And going to hit begin. We already got our APB 125 connected. Okay. We already have that into the EIS. So this process can take a while. All keys lost. All right, I actually had to do the insertions on this model, which it goes every few, 5 seconds. You gotta pull the simulator out and back in on the bench, where the G-Box then would be beneficial in this case. For some reason, I have to look up exactly what it's doing that's requiring the insertion so that I can simulate that. But there was only about 20 insertions, and it found the password, so it only took about less than 5 minutes, and I got the password, so it's done, which is, I think, rare. Usually you're looking at 30 minutes to an hour on the all keys lost situation. All right, I just took a screenshot of that. It should do it automatically because we're in the yep, all keys lost data. Okay, and it's gonna generate the file, populate it to the key, and that should be it. Still generating the file. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it can be 20 seconds. It can be up to 5 minutes. I've had it one time. So, yep, we already have the key still in there. Okay. Yeah, on the W204, it does it fine without having to reinsert the key or anything like that. So, okay, it should be done. So I'm gonna test this. 1 second. So it is working, and the way I know it's working is a working key will cause the EIS to actually send signals on the CAN bus to wake up other devices such as the PCM or whatever other devices that are on the network. So I'm going to insert it, and you'll be able to see back there here on the CAN lines that it's going to have some activity. 1 second. So as soon as I inserted it, I started to get that activity. So I'm going to take the key out now, the newly programmed key, and I'm going to let that activity stop on the CAN bus, which it's still going. It just stopped, and I'm going to insert the bad key. This was the bad key that does not work. And we'll see that there's nothing, no activity on the CAN bus. So I just inserted it and nothing on the CAN bus. Put back in the working key, the new program key, and bam, activity on the CAN bus. So that's a way to test also your key using the CAN bus, basically looking at activity on the CAN bus if your EIS is communicating on the network and if your key is activating the EIS. You can also check the key using the programmer as well, but that might not guarantee that a working key is programmed to that EIS. All right. Yeah, we're already good. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna put this back in the car, and the car should crank and start right up. We'll start back at the car. Guys, completely forgot to record at the car, but the key did work. It did turn on the car, but the car did not crank. There was some other issues. The car has been sitting for years, so I think they've got battery and possibly something else. I might revisit the car if they need any other help with starting the car, but the key did work. It was a success. The old key could not turn on the ignition. It would say key not recognized, and the new key did turn on the ignition, and you can activate everything as normal. Like and subscribe.